in a quiet corner of a forest, a young plant began to grow. It was small, but strong. Its stem was straight, its leaves were bright, and it reached upward with a natural confidence, as if it knew it was meant to rise and become tall. For a while, the sunlight touched it freely. Warmth fell on its leaves, and the plant grew quickly, joyfully, without hesitation. But the trees around it noticed. They saw how straight it grew, how bright its leaves were, how quickly it reached for the light. And something in them tightened, a quiet instinct to protect their place, their comfort, their dominance, to ensure nothing rose above them. They did not openly attack the plant. They simply spread their branches wider, leaf by leaf, until the sunlight that once nourished the plant became thin and weak. The trees knew the shade they cast, but pretended not to notice. Soon the plant stood in shade. Not darkness, shade. The kind of shade that looks harmless from the outside, but slowly suffocates anything trying to grow beneath it. The plant tried. It stretched toward every sliver of light it could find. It twisted its stem, bent its leaves, strained its roots. But no matter how hard it reached, the shade grew deeper. The trees around it grew faster, spread wider, and took more space and light than needed. They had height, they had strength, they had the advantage of being established, and they used it. The plant's growth slowed, its leaves dulled, its stem weakened. Not because it lacked strength, not because it lacked talent, but because the environment around it left no room for it to rise. In another clearing, under open sky and honest sunlight, this plant might have grown tall, taller than the trees that now overshadowed it. But here, in this crowded corner of the forest, it remained small, stunted, suffocating in a darkness it did not create. A kind eye passing by finally noticed the plant. Kneeling beside it, touching its tired leaves, whispered in a soft voice,
"This one is not weak. It is only in the wrong place."
With quiet care, the plant was lifted gently from the choking shade and replanted it in a clearing where the sun touched the earth without obstruction. And in the days that followed, the plant began to rise again, slowly at first, then with the strength it always had within it, and grew taller than the rest of the trees. Because sometimes it is not the seed that is lacking. It is the environment that is hostile. And even the most gifted can wither when surrounded by those who fear their growth and stretch their branches to keep them small. But moved to the right place, they flourish.